first and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
He's going to get it running right. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Jonathan Stewart taking it in. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Rosas true blue on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Rosas now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, a nice spin. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Manning to Barkley on the check down. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Now a toss right to Barkley. Spins by. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. Rosas now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows a coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Manning to throw on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. It's Shepard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First target, first catch, and a first down. On first down, Manning. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So Manning to Beckham in this defense, they better hone in on that connection.
It's almost like an electrical charge for him, isn't it? When he catches the first one, I'm talking about OBJ, he just goes to the auto and says more. And really, he's just one of those guys that once he gets going, look out.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
He'll get it up the middle. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Here's Barkley. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Now I would be surprised if they go for it. 3 points is not ideal. It's not what they want, but it's still only the first half. Take the 3 points and move on.
And Rosas puts this one through. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better. You are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
We'll see how they attack him here.
He's
one, deep left side here.
Whoa!
And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up
What did you
second
call
down.
Ngay tayo tayo kay Wal.
They didn't get it, but boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Now Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Hello, Jeremy. You are too worried. Kataran tayo. Wala kita kaya
First down. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Back to the air on second down. Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford. But first, this time out. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls in. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them, not easily done.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Manning. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down. He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And it hit.
Oh, come on.
This is Barkley. He spins free. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Brought down by Nate Gary. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he didn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And they'll run for it with Barkley.
Oh,
near midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
So
we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Throwing on first is Wentz. High throw, but the catch is made. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They've really been able to contain Alshon Jeffrey. That catch a rare exception in this game.
And that's a feather in their cap because he's such a tone setter for his team on offense that they try and get him the ball early. And, of course, what comes after that is often. And for them to limit him and him not catch a ball until the second half, it's a big reason why his team is behind on the scoreboard.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good game. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. This is Ajayi. Ajayi first down and more. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first downs.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Here's Wentz to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game. Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On play action, it's Manning. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
So after the INT, it's Manning. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Manning. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And with his size coming out of the backfield, usually takes more than an arm tackle to get him down. That's why they like to get him involved in the passing game.
No doubt about it. You saw him running that angle route there and catching the ball. And with his size, not often thought to have hands, but we're hearing that more and more. Guys are doing a better job of catching the ball at any size coming out of the backfield because they need to be a forward part of the offense.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And give him 14 yards that time and a first set of downs.
Sometimes it's designed.
Play the jet.
Sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. On that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium.
Jago Jota.
Jago Jonor pura dyan. Pwede pura ka ba, Jonor?
Enggak, kamu mau kita aja.
Oh.
Manning now on first down.
Intercepted.
Maybe the turning point they need.
Linebacker
Jordan Hicks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Olivier Vernon. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Oh, yan na nila ako na.
On second down, here's Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot.
Oh.
Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes take a better cover guy and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken
Yeah.
his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now. Wentz. Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Olivier Vernon in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he's going to go down again. Olivier Vernon in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense was
Jangan rajin juga kan terus kau ini.
and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield.
Jangan ball.
You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Manning now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Manning. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And it's 2nd down.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Manning again here on 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Giants.
Stop playing.
Odell Beckham from 17 yards out. And the Giants add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like him? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Start up past the 30. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
Yeah, what?
It's amazing what one decision
Lawan.
can do in the chain of events, right?
Lawan.
The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Lali, kailangan na niya retire. Lali. Lali, kailangan na niya retire. Lali. Lali, kailangan na wow.
Also showed confidence in the defense.
Awan ito ang tulungan. Ito na tulungan ko.
And start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing his Wentz. Ertz has it left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Play fake here on 1st down.
Pengen pelajar. Pengen pelajar. Jambol.
Play back at the 45-yard line.
Wah, jambol lompol itu ya.
We'll come back at real garbage time after this. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. To throw is Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there.
Ini buk, jadi ini buk jadi.
Now in the 4th quarter here trying to preserve the lead.
Wah,
Wentz. He's going
apa yang jangan
That's going to be caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now
Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles get a score closer. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Get credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0.
kejar lagi lagi. Kejar lagi jangan.
Don't clap on me.
not very nice. Is it?
Jangan dia berhenti. Motong ini ya.
Been very nice on offense. It's been
Saya mau dulu. Saya mau dulu. Saya mau
So
dulu.
they convert the 2 that keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the
Tangan
toe to the
niya.
leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Fun. Fun.
Manning gonna throw here. Looking for Shepard deep. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is
One
it
minute
getting
to go.
stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back
Jump
in the
ball.
first.
One
I
minute to
do
go.
believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season
Good
in
inning
order to
to go.
continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Bust through the tackle. And here now is spin. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a second and goal situation.
Could be.
Hup.
Shit.
He's had his way in this one.
Come
It's
on,
time to
Alvin.
get him behind the line. This will
Come
be a
on,
2-yard loss on
Alvin.
the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal. Now it's Barkley, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. Manning to throw for it on fourth. And he's got his man, Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Rosas now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team. Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Hey.
Exactly right. When you start a season,
Wait, come on.
games, split your road games.
Come on, Wiley, come on.